Welcome to our 15-minute beginner flow, including our box. So you're gonna go ahead and start with that same 2 red and 1 green for footwork. Once you get those springs, lie on down. And we'll get started in that first position. Heels together, toes apart, toes on the foot bar, arms reach long beside you, and press the carriage out. Bend the knees, resist those springs in. You inhale, press and reach, and exhale to bend those knees, bring those springs in. Working in that first position, which is the heels together, the toes apart, with those toes on the foot bar. Find that press, arms reaching long beside you, shoulders pressed back into the mat beneath you. You reach last 3, last 2, on 1, hold long pause at the top. Those lifted heels, you press them through. Lift it right back up. Again, those heels press down, down, down. Lift twice more, heels go down. Press and stretch, lift them up, last 1, lower down, 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 lift in, lift up, and bend the knees, come all the way in. Squeeze the feet together, parallel legs, lift up to the arches of your feet. Arms reach long beside you, and press the carriage long. Good, bend the knees, resist it in. Wrapping your feet over that foot bar. Think you're a bird on a perch here. Keep wrapping and pressing through the dead center of your feet a little bit closer towards the heels. Find that reach and resist. Are your ribs down into the mat? If you're having trouble thinking of engaging the core, think of pressing the ribs, actually squeezing them into the mat. Find that reach. You're here, last 4. Hold long in 3. Control those springs, last 2. And then press the carriage long, pause at the top. Bend those knees, come halfway close. Pause it there. You go out an inch, in an inch. Again, it's out an inch, in an inch, and find that pulse. Small micro movement. Keep squeezing together those inner thighs. The arms continue to reach long. You're here for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Press all the way long. Bend those knees, bring it all the way in. Lift your heels onto that foot bar, flex those toes, and you get started with that third position. Press it out, bend it in. Good, flexing those feet. Heels together, toes peeling back towards you. I want you to imagine here that the foot bar is the floor and your toes cannot pass over top. So you keep peeling them back and you hold on to that the entire way. You're here, last 4. Very good, holding long in 3. Press last 2. And then press and hold the carriage long. Flex a little bit deeper as you bend the knees and come halfway close. Keep peeling back through those toes and don't forget your pinky toes. Arms continue to reach long beside you and find that pulse for 5, for 4, pulse for 3, last 2, and on 1, reach all the way out. Bend those knees all the way in. Good. You're gonna go ahead, grab hold of the straps behind you, 4 fingers through them, thumbs on the outside, knees in tabletop, and you're going straight into your hundreds. Take that deep inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl it up, arms reach. Start pumping for your hundreds. You inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep curling up deeper as you reach the arms longer. Those legs are bent into that tabletop. Deep inhale through the nose and deep exhale out of the mouth. Good. Really taking this moment to connect with that breath because that's really what the hundreds is about. Keep curling up. Keep that pumping. Keep that breathing. Good. If it feels good, maybe you send those legs long. Usually here, keep them bent, keep them squeezed tight together. Again, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it all out. And then pause the pumping. Hold the curl, curl up deeper. Curl up higher. Hug the knees in. Release the arms, release the head, neck, shoulders, and hang up those straps. I'm going to have you guys rock up and into a seat. Swing your feet off to the side of the reformer, and we're gonna grab hold of our box. Now, before we actually put the box on the reformer, there's a few things we're gonna do in setup. You're gonna take the foot bar, lower it all the way down. Get it out of the way here. You're then gonna change the springs, adding one more green spring to keep the carriage unmoving. Once you add those springs, grab hold of your box. We're gonna start by placing the box, short box, against the shoulder blocks. What that means, it's going to go horizontally against the shoulder blocks. You're then going to grab hold of the black strap that is hanging at the front of your reformer as you find a seat on your box gazing towards the foot bar, and your feet go right through. So you're seated here, gazing towards the foot bar, your feet pulling on that strap, separate at hip width distance. I want you to take your hands, flip them sideways, and measure that you're seated a hand's width distance from the back of the box. If you don't have that much space, scoot back. If you have not enough space, scoot forward. Too much, scoot back. From here, legs are long and flexed into that strap. You're seated so tall. You're gonna take the hands, press them down beside the hips. You press up, squeeze the glutes, tuck the tail, and resit as you're in this tucked tail. Go ahead, give yourself a nice big hug here. Give yourself a nice big hug and then round into that hug. You're going to inhale, unravel your spine off of that box. As you exhale, tuck the chin, roll it right back up. Let's do that again. The range looks so different for everybody. Maybe you only go as far as here. Maybe you go all the way back, and maybe you go all the way back. I want you to listen to your bodies, but you round it down, and I really want to put an emphasis on rounding it forward. So again, you're peeling back. Think one vertebra at a time. You pull it back, you round it back, and then you round and around. Your head almost dives first, and first, and first, and you keep rounding to lift. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, you roll it down. Exhale, you roll it up. Once more, you inhale, roll it down. Exhale to press and roll it up. And as you get to the top, restack the spine. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Cross palm over palm with your fingers reaching for the wrists. You're gonna take that shape and bring it behind the back of the neck. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, find a broad chest. Think of sitting up even taller here. Squeeze the glutes and think of tucking the ribs in. You're gonna take this shape, hinge it back, back, back till you feel your core start to quiver, then lift it right back up. Good. Again, that range can look different for everyone. Maybe you're pulling till about here and lifting back up. The biggest thing I want you to focus on is lengthening as you reach out, but keeping the ribs tucked. Good. Find that reach. Keep pulling in here. I really want you to focus on tightening those abdominal muscles because that's where all of that work is. Last two. Inhale, hinge it back. Lift it right back up. That range is so small. Last one, hold it there. Hinge it back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach it forward all the way. Stretch for your feet. Good. Roll up the spine. Take a deep inhale. The arms reach up overhead. Grab hold of the left wrist with that right arm and give me a stretch just up and over the right side. Keep the hips planted down as you do. Inhale through center. Switch your grip and exhale up and over to the left. Once more through either side, you inhale up. Exhale, switch and reach over. Last one, it's up. You switch and you stretch right on over. Come back through center and bring the hands back behind the head. Sit up tall once more. Take a deep inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, I want you to twist towards the left. You're gonna gaze towards where you're twisting. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Find that broad. Think of wringing out your waist like a towel while the hips stay steady and straight. Come back through center on the inhale. And then exhale, twist up and over to the right. Keep squeezing the shoulders back, gazing to where you twist, wringing out the waist like a towel, but hips stay planted. Good. Once more to either side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, twist and reach. Good. Again, deep inhale. And exhale to twist. Come back through center. Go ahead, hug the right knee into the chest. Hug it in, give it a nice little shake, 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 and stretch. I want you to grab just under the knee onto that thigh. sit up so tall, lengthen the leg, bend, lengthen, bend, and then lengthen, hold on to that long leg. Walk up the leg, hopefully towards the ankle, but I want you to walk as far as you can. Maybe that's towards the shin. Keep the leg long and sit up so tall. I want you to pull the leg towards you, and when you cannot anymore, round the forehead to the knee. Once you find this rounded shape, roll the shape back. Think of stamping your foot into the sky. Keep flexing the foot, heel drives up, and then you roll it up, restack at the top. Again, you do that, you round forehead to the knee, roll it back, stamp the foot in towards the ceiling, and then round it forward, roll it up. Go ahead, cross that right knee over that right ankle over that left knee, and give yourself a good stretch here. You're gonna send that right leg right back on through because we have one more side. Hug the left knee right on in. Go ahead, sit up so tall, and then you lengthen and bend and lengthen and bend, and then lengthen, hold that length. Walk those hands up, grab the ankle, sit up so tall, flex the foot, pull the leg towards you as much as you can. When you cannot anymore, round the forehead to the knee and roll the entire shape of the leg back. Stamp the heel in towards the ceiling, and then round the shape up all the way. Restack. Let's do that again. Round the forehead to the knee. Roll it back. Stamp your heel up high, and then round it in. Roll it up. Cross the left ankle over that right knee and find a good stretch. If you want to get a little deeper into that stretch, pro tip, grab hold of the handlebars beside you on that box, pull yourself into those handlebars, and you get just a little bit deeper there. Come back through center. You can unhook both legs through that strap. You're going to change the spring load here to one red spring. And then you're gonna take your box and shift it from short box into long box. That is horizontally, vertically against the shoulder blocks. Once you find that you have changed your box, you're gonna lie down on your bellies, gazing over top the headrest. So you're lying on your bellies. Now, you can lie with your breasts on or off the box depending on your comfort level. You're then going to reach in front of you, grab hold of the rope portion of those straps. Take the straps off of the shoulder blocks. You're choking up to where the double tape portion lives, and you're gonna reach the arms on the sides of the carriage. Now on the outside of the platform pieces, the palms are facing in towards your hips, towards the platform, and your arms are long. You're going to inhale, sweep the arms alongside, graze the side of the carriage. As you reach the arms up by the hips, lift the chest, and then resist it right back down. Let's do that again. It's with long arms. You inhale, arms pull, chest lifts, you rise, and then resist it right back down. Can we do that once more? The arms draw back. You inhale, lift, open up the chest, and then resist it all the way down. Walk your hands down the straps. Hug where the double straps connect. You're gonna hold the outside of the straps, lift the arms up to a T. You're gonna start with the wrists in line with the shoulders. Now here's my biggest emphasis. Rather than the palms facing away from you, flip the palms to face the floor. You're gonna lift the chest a little bit, arms go high, palms face down, squeeze the lats, pull the arms back an inch. Resist it forward. Let's go again. Inhale, arms pull. Resist it up. Let's go twice more. Inhale, you pull. Resist it down. Let's go. Last one. Inhale, pull. Resist it all the way down and hang up those straps. You're gonna step off to the right side of your reformer. You're gonna take that box, get rid of her. We're done with her for now. Grabbing hold of that foot bar, lifting it all the way back up. changing the spring load to 1 green and 1 red. You're then going to take hand and hand on the foot bar. You're going to take foot and foot against the shoulder blocks. Your heels down on the carriage, all the way pressed against the shoulder blocks. Your palms pressing into the foot bar. And I want you to round the spine here. Gaze into the belly. You're gonna press through the feet. The carriage goes out an inch. You're gonna pull in through the belly. Think of lifting in and up, and it brings it shut. Again, the heels press back, the carriage goes out. Lift in through the belly and up and in and up, and the carriage shuts. Small motions, you press it out. Pull it in and in and in, and it closes. Twice more, press, reach, hug it in. Last one, press, reach, pull it in, bring it shut, and drop the knees onto the mat. Arms pressing, squeeze those glutes, press those hips forward, and reach the feet back against the shoulder blocks. Keep squeezing the glutes, drive up, press and reach, and then resist. Again, press and reach, long spine, and then resist. Find that press, last 3. You're gonna hold long in 2. Keep squeezing through those glutes. And send it long, hold it long. Hold it there for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it all the way closed. I want you to round this shape. Gaze into the belly, hips go back. Press down through the foot bar, press down through the toes, hover the knees an inch off the mat. Tap them right back down. Hover the knees, tap, and shake that off. Good. Send those hips back, reach the arms long, and find a good stretch. Come back through center. Keep the spring loads on that 1 red, 1 green, and we're gonna lie on down for some deepen straps. You lie on down, grabbing hold of the straps behind you, placing either foot through either strap. Long loops in specific, bringing the strap down to the arches of the feet a little bit closer towards the heels. And then we start with those leg circles. Legs go up, out, down, together. Again, it's up, out, down, together. Arms reaching long beside you. You're here, last 4. Drawing those circles, last 3. You work here for 2. And on this last one, pause at the bottom. Go ahead and reverse that direction. You go out, up, together, and down. Good, keep those arms reaching. Again, keep the tailbone planted. As you lift the legs, don't lift those hips, keep it down. And as you lower the legs, keep the core engaged. Last 3, 2, and on this last one, as your legs lower back down to that 45 degree, you pause it there. Heels together, toes apart, Pilates feet. Bend the knees into the shoulder blocks, you frog. Press those heels out all the way. You bend it in, they open the width of the shoulder blocks. Heels stay glued together as the legs press long. Last 3, press and reach, tailbone planted here for 2. Reach, last 1, bend it in, send it long, then bring it in, hold it in. Bring the soles of the feet to touch, knees go wide, find a butterfly, and let your butterfly fall into those springs. You can place your hands on your belly, or maybe it's one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and exhale it all out. Again, just like that, a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it all out. And then, very carefully, lift those legs. Remove those straps, hang them up on the shoulder blocks. And you guys are done.